Space Patrol! High adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol.
Space Patrol is presented by Nestle's Ever-Ready Cocoa in the bright red can and those terrific Nestle's chocolate bars.
That pipeline is just closed. Don't look over the other side. We'll see who's in it.
Right.
I don't see anything, Major. I'll take a look. It must have been your imagination, Major. I can't see it.
Hap, come out of there. Happy.
Stand by for exciting action on The Web of Arachna in just a moment. What's new?
Nestle's new.
Nestle's what?
Nestle's coconut.
Space Patrollers, have you unwrapped one of these new Nestle's coconut bars? Have you dug into that sensational new flavor?
Smoking rockets. Nestle's new coconut bar is positively out of this universe. It's big, thick, creamy milk chocolate. And it's just loaded with fresh, crisp, toasted coconut. David, why am I talking about it? I should be eating it. Yes. Oh, Nestle's new coconut bar. Go ahead, Commander. You first.
Well, I was just going to say that Nestle's coconut bar is so sweet and creamy. It's got that special Nestle's chocolate flavor that just beats everything.
And it's so crisp on account of all that coconut. Boy. It gets crisper with every delicious bite, gang. And you know, you just never tasted a coconut bar or any kind of a chocolate bar like this, because never before has there ever been a chocolate bar like this. It's made only by the Nestle's company. You're just going to love Nestle's new coconut bar.
And don't forget all your other favorites. Nestle's milk chocolate, almond, and crunch bars. They're all big and rich and satisfying, and they're only a dime.
Say, let's hear what our little pals have to say about Nestle's.
Nestles. Nestle's makes the very best chocolate. Wait till you taste Nestle's brand new coconut bar.
Packed with crisp toasted coconut. So big and delicious and only a dime.
Gee, we love all Nestle's chocolate bars.
You will, too.
Deep in galactic space, many light years from the solar system, two spaceships in free fall are locked together by a tubular magnetic coupler. One is Commander Buzz Corey's ship, Terra 5. The other, an older, smaller ship, is of the Beta class, often used by space prospectors. Aboard the Terra 5, Major Robertson finishes patching a hole in the overhead. A hole put there by the robot ship of Arachna, the Space Spider.
Happy, come in. I read you, Major.
All packed.
Just a minute. Commander, Major Robertson says he patched the hole in Terra 5.
Good. Tell him to set the course and put it on autopilot. Quarter speed ahead.
Right, sir. Commander says set the course on autopilot. Quarter speed ahead. Right, Hal.
All right, I'm aboard. You can disengage the coupler.
Yes, sir.
All right, now, full rock. Got a lot of things to do before Terra 5 gets caught in Arachna's spiderweb.
Yes, sir. Well, you know, Major, there's one thing I still don't understand about the commander's plan. I know that we have to go back to that ring-shaped planet and rescue those people that got imprisoned there, but...
It's very simple, huh? You fly this old crate right to the center of that ring planet. Get caught in the web, the gravitational field takes us right.
Well, yes, sir, I know that, sir, but what I meant
What do you mean about Terra 5? We need that to carry the prisoners out. So, comes in on autopilot just about the time we get everything under control. Does that answer your question?
Yes. No, sir. Well, I know all that, too, but what I meant was, well, suppose Arachna captures the commander. He'll recognize him. Then he'll know that you and I are around someplace, and our plan might not even work.
Maybe I can answer that for you.
Oh, how do you do? You see, Major, well, who's that?
That's the man Arachna's going to find when he catches this ship.
Well, what about the commander?
I'll be there too, Happy.
Oh, well, that's different than... Commander, it's you!
Now, does that answer your question?
It sure does. Arachna will just think he's picking up an old space prospector, and he won't suspect a thing.
Yeah, we'll find out soon. Throttle back. We're approaching the ring-shaped planet now.
Slowly, the small ship approaches the strange ring-shaped planet. Closer and closer it comes to the very center of the web of the space spider.
Any second now.
The small ship has gone into the web.
Stop. Send the robot ship out to paralyze our guest. And when the robot brings the ship in, check it to see whether the ship's metal is worthy of our foundry or should be left to rot in the spaceship graveyard.
The spaceship graveyard. Directly beneath the spider's lair, in a huge underground cavern, hollowed out of the planet's rim, lie twisted hulks that were once spaceships of the victims of Arachna. From one side of the cave, the robot ship comes to life, leaves its launching rack to pounce upon yet another victim ship, to end its service in the giant furnaces of Arachna's foundry, or to take its place among those other lifeless hulks.
Comes the robot ship. Better get your helmets on, get topside.
Right, sir.
It made contact with the hull. We'll start drilling through the overhead in a second.
We're on our way up the ladder. We'll maintain contact. Good luck, Commander.
Thanks. Same to you.
Rockets, Major. Both of us gonna get in there. Right, squeeze the lid on it. Do it.
Looks like a control panel. I thought this was a robot ship. Probably to be controlled from in here, too. Don't touch that panel or Arachna will know we're aboard. That'll completely ruin our plan.
I'll be happy. Everything all right?
Oh, yes, sir. We're all set.
How about you, sir?
I just cleared the gas out of the compartment. There goes the robot's drive. Turning our ship.
The robot ship you're in is carrying us back toward the rim of the planet.
Here we go, Major. Ready or not?
Now we're approaching a large cave in the side of the planet. I think the robot is aimed to take us right into it.
Yes, sir. Heard any good jokes lately? No, sir. Neither have I.
We're slowing down. Yes. We are going inside the cave. We're passing through the entrance now. Very dark. Trying to make out where we are. Still moving. A little slower now. We seem to be letting down into a junkyard of old spaceship hulls.
Probably some older ship. Arachna doesn't want a trouble to melt down.
Now my ship is resting on the ground. Your robot ship has released me and is moving to what seems to be a launching platform. Okay, you're landed.
Come on, Hap. Let's get out of here.
Oh, wait, don't get out yet. I see a couple of Arachna's guards headed this way. Okay, Commander. We'll hold this position for another few minutes, then we'll follow you.
You won't hear from me again. This is where I go into my act.
Be careful, Commander. But don't worry. We'll be right behind you.
I'm counting on that. Corey out.
He is old. Arachna won't get much work out of him.
Ship's not much good either, except for the graveyard.
You see anything, Major?
Everything's going according to schedule. Dragging the commander out. In a few seconds, we'll be able to follow him. Hatch behind me just closed. Over. Get over the other side. We'll see what it is. Right.
Well, anything, Major?
Oh, take a look. Be careful.
Must have been your imagination.
Hap! Hap, come out of there! Hap!
Eureka! I've got it!
What, Professor? What do you have?
Tony, I've just made the most startling discovery. The revolutionary, exciting discovery of the century. No, of the age.
Have you? No kidding?
Come, I'll show you. Now watch carefully. I place my secret formula in here. Heat it. Let it pass through this aerating stage, combined with some of these new elements, condense it. Then reliquify it until it comes out here.
Yeah, Professor, but what is it?
the most amazing cocoa you've ever tasted. Here, have a cup, my boy.
But, Professor, all that for a cup of cocoa? Gosh, how old-fashioned can you get? Haven't you ever heard of Nestle's Ever-Ready, the instant cocoa? Here, lend me one of your fancy flasks and I'll show you. You take this big red can of Nestle's Ever-Ready, put 1, 2, 3 teaspoons in a cup, add hot water, now I'll give you a taste.
This is amazing. So easy, so quick. Oh, and it tastes so good. Nestle's Ever-Ready Cocoa. Why didn't I think of this? And now, back to Space Patrol!
What did you do to me? Who are you anyway? What do you want with me?
Be silent, old man. You are the prisoner of Arachna.
Arachna? Yes. Arachna. Release him. What are you going to do to me? Put you to work for the rest of your days in my foundry slave. You... Don't waste your energy, old man. Escape from the lair of the space spider is impossible.
You've got to believe me. We're here to help you and other people enslaved by Arachna. You lie. You are Arachna's men. Huh?
Rocket, what hit me?
These were Arachna's men.
What was he doing in there?
As he escaped from the foundry 6 months ago. Been in there waiting to get away. I told him why we're here, but he won't believe us.
Oh, he's got to believe us. We've got to get up there. The commander's counting on us, and we can't let him down.
All right, take him to the foundry. Wait! He's looking at something on his wrist. This isn't a weapon, it's only a watch. Let me see. I can tell you, it's just a watch. Space Patrol. Space Patrol watch. Where did you get it?
Maybe I got it from a space patrolman.
Maybe you didn't, old man. Or should I say, young man?
What do you mean?
This is not the skin of an old man. You are not an old professor. Corey, you have come back.
Well, smoking rockets, don't you know a space patrol uniform when you see one?
He's from another galaxy. He doesn't recognize it.
Well, gee, Major, how can we prove it to him?
All right, Corey, where are they? Robertson and the cadet, where are they hiding?
You think they're here?
They are here, all right. You couldn't fill out your plan alone. Where are they?
Why don't you give up, Arachna?
Ah. Search the ship you left below. Find Robertson and the cadet. Find them, or I will put you into the foundry.
Someone's coming. Get outside quick.
I wonder if there are 2 space patrolmen down here.
Like Arachna said, Corey wouldn't try it alone.
commander's name. Arachna knows who he is.
How do you believe it? We're the two space patrolmen they're looking for. Been hiding here so long. All right, forget it. I don't blame you. Now you've got to help us.
They're coming back.
Keep an eye on them.
How do we get topside?
Over there. You'll find the ladder.
Right.
Just be patient, Corey. My man will find Robertson in the cadet.
Don't be too sure. We escaped once, remember?
This time you won't have that chance. Your ship isn't here.
Don't count on that either. What do we do with him?
Hide him away quickly back there. Arachna, meet up.
The first thing you're going to do, Arachna, is call in all your guards and free your prisoner.
And even if I did, how do you think you would get him off this planet? I told you before, even I do not possess a spaceship. And the junk heap you came in will hold only a few.
There's your answer.
The Terra 5.
Right on schedule. Flew into your web on automatic pilot.
Yeah, now you won't have to worry about transportation for your prisoners.
I will not release... Look out!
Watch him. I'm going after Arachna.
All right, Clark. What do you do with that fella down there? How'd you get away? Captain, better go take a look at him. Might be hurt. Right.
Commander! Arachna got away, blasted off in the robot ship and heading straight for Terra 5.
Corey, this is Arachna calling.
Hey. You must be calling from the robot ship. You've got a control panel there.
All right, Arachna, what's on your mind?
I'm going to give you a choice, Corey. Surrender to my guard or be blown to bits.
What do you think you're kidding? That robot ship isn't armed.
Of course it isn't, but your ship is Terra 5 is. I'm attached to the hull now. And your men have conveniently left me a spacesuit. I can be firing a missile from your ship in a matter of minutes. So make up your mind. Give your weapons to my guard, or I will empty the Terra 5 magazines into you. You won't have a chance.
And if I agree?
I will bring your ship into the cavern with a robot. As I approach the graveyard, I must see you and your men standing unarmed before my guard. They are prisoners.
All right, Arachna. You will see it.
Commander, don't let him bluff you.
He wasn't bluffing.
Yeah, we can't just turn ourselves over to these characters.
A few moments later, the small robot ship powers the Terra 5 toward the opening in the planet's rim, and soon comes to rest among the junk hulks in the spaceship's graveyard. For Arachna, the space spider, has seen with his own eyes what he demanded of Buzz Corey. The three space patrolmen stand unarmed, prisoners of the guards.
I trust that you and your friends have learned that it is useless to match wit with Arachna.
Maybe.
Maybe. Guard, shoot them. All three of them. At once. Shoot them at once.
Are you surprised your men refuse to obey you?
I told you, shoot them, or I'll put you into the foundry.
Arachna, you're losing your grip. I'll show you how to make them obey. Guards, drop your guns.
Fools! You fool!
Oh, don't blame them. You see, before I gave them the weapons, I removed the firing mechanism.
Jump them! He's unarmed!
Yes.
Jump them, attack them!
Yes, we're unarmed, but he's not. Right, Arachna, suppose we get back to discussing the freeing of your prisoners.
You tricked me. You lied. You gave me your word.
I told you would see what you demanded. The three of us standing before your guards unarmed, and you saw just that.
And it just goes to prove that you can't always believe what you see. Because sometimes things aren't what they seem. Because when you see some things once in a while, it's not really what you see. You see what I mean? Well, no, you see, sometimes you see something and you're sure you see it. You're absolutely sure, but really you don't see it because you're seeing something that you really don't see. You see? Well, no, you see things sometimes and you see, well, I don't even know what I'm talking about now.
That we see.
In just a moment, a preview of next week's exciting Space Patrol adventure, which will be brought to you by Hot Ralston and Bite-Size Wheat Chex, two famous cereals from Checkerboard Square.
How do you do, boys and girls? My name is Professor Checkerboard. Unfortunately, you will not be allowed to see my face until next week. But in the meantime, I should like to invite you to write in and tell me all about your favorite way of eating my favorite hot breakfast cereal, Instant Ralston. And now perhaps you like to sprinkle chestnut meats into your hot Ralston, or top it with sorghum molasses, as well as cream and sugar. Sounds good, doesn't it? Now, if your way of eating hot Ralston happens to tickle my fancy, then you shall be honored as our Ralston Inventor of the Week. Your picture will be put on television from coast to coast. Fame and glory shall be yours. So send in your secret recipes immediately to Professor Checkerboard, Box 2665, Los Angeles 54, California. And remember, wonderful things happen to you when you eat hot Ralston.
And now, a scene from next week's exciting action. Collapse of the spider's web.
Well, what struck you so funny?
Your cadet is calling you.
So?
When he turns on his face upon switch, he signed the death warrant of every living soul aboard the Terra 5. Happy.
Be sure to see what happens when Buzz and Happy very nearly fail to save the lives of Arachna's prisoners when they try to bring about the collapse of the spider's web. Next week on Space Patrol. And famous Nestle's chocolate bar. Remember, Nestles. Nestle's makes the very best chocolate. Be sure to hear Space Patrol on ABC Radio every Saturday. Consult your newspaper for time and station.